Okay, so firstly, for this question, you need to know is what is the definition for a marginal propensity for consumption, or what's the relationship between a marginal propensity for consumption and multiplier. So the formula is something like this: a multiplier should equal to 1 over 1 minus marginal propensity for consumption. So part A asks what is a marginal propensity, what is a multiplier for section A. So section A consists only the poorest household. So for part A, the multiplier should equal to 1 over 1 minus the marginal propensity for consumption for the poorest household. It should be 1 over 1 minus 0.7. That equals 3.3. And for part B, it is for the richest household. Then the multiplier should equal to 1 over 1 minus marginal propensity for consumption for the richest household. So it is 1 over 1 minus 0.35. So it should be equal to 1.5. Okay. And for part C, it say that assume there was an increase in planned investment of 4 billion. Compare the change in equilibrium real GDP if the marginal propensity for the economy was 70% and also 35%. So we know that when the marginal propensity is 70%, the multiplier is 3.3. So let's calculate it. So the change of real GDP in equilibrium should be equal to the multiplier 3.3, right, times the amount of aggregate expenditure changed. So in this question, the aggregate expenditure change is the investment change. So the investment change is 4. So basically we use 3.3 as the multiplier times the change of aggregate expenditure 4. So it should equal to 30.2 billion when the marginal propensity for consumption is 70%. And the same thing if the marginal propensity for consumption is 35%, then we use this multiplier we get here, 1.5 times the change in aggregate expenditure. So it should equal to 6 billion. So basically, it means that if the aggregate expenditure change by 4 billion and the multiplier is 1.5, so in the equilibrium, the real GDP will change by 6 billion.